nation's capital. Before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
This guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez.
Now to the plate, Anibal Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets in there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We're through 4. It's 4-0 Washington. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but foul. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Liner towards second, but Kendrick is there to pull it in, and there's your first out. Nico Horner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Robles is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. Trevor McGill takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 29, Trevor.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far.
Leading up for the Nationals, the second baseman, Howie.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Looking up is Almora. And it's gone. A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
Center fielder, number 16.
Victor Robles digging in now. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Curveball just about. Outrung him up, but it's to 2-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit in the air out toward left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
And the batter ruled out.
In now is Adam Eaton. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
0-1 the count. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
At the plate now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This pitch is popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, and that retires the side. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 5 and the Cubs nothing. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Sanchez is ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, Howie. He gathers the throw. It's in time.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Into the box, Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So here's Starlin Castro.
Leading up for the Nationals, the shortstop, Starlin Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Almora races in, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Inside with the breaking ball. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 the count. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, Ryan.
So stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Zimmerman has a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Rowan Wick takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here comes the first pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Second and third here, 1 man out. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Well, no one really likes getting punked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he's out on the tag. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Center fielder, number 16.
Riding in once again, Victor Robles. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Juan Soto would be next. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in once again, Juan Soto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 6 and the Cubs nothing. Seventh inning ready to roll. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Sanchez gets his sign. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Jeremy Jeffress comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Last half of the 7th here. Adam Eaton digging in next. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Jeffress, a 32-year-old veteran. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Hayward has a read on it. 1 down.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here now the 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
In now for Washington, Starlin Castro. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now as Dribble Cabrera pulled toward right center field. On the run is Almora. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Washington, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. In now, David Bodie. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Sanchez is ready. Here's the pitch. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Count even at 2-2. And the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Robles is there, and he has it for the first out. Steven Souza will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Out in front of it, strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Two away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Kyle Ryan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
He's set, and the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And the pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options, whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
To the plate now, Howie Kendrick, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. A line shot to third base.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Into the box now, Victor Robles. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a little blooper to center. Almora races in. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the rout is officially underway. It is 7-0.
Wow, last night must seem like a million years ago. They couldn't get anything going, but they're lighting it up in this one.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Eaton.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adam Eaton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 8 and the Cubs 0. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Sanchez sets his sights, and the pitch. And right into the shift. Kendrick has it. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Devo, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Wander Suero answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. From the stretch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A full count now to Kyle Schwarber. Strike taken to throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Caratini. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Kendrick's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Anibal Sanchez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Kyle Hendricks was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.